You want to show action. You want them to be powerful. Avoid headshots alone. This portrait of MLK is accurate, but does it really show us anything about the march? All it does is highlight the leader. Instead, if I show this crowd gathering at the Washington Mall, it's going to show me that lots of people attended it. And if I was talking about effects, here I have the march, again, the march leaders meeting with JFK. This shows that the march had an impact. So those are more powerful than that headshot of Martin Luther King Jr. Think about variety. You're going to use photographs and should, but you can go beyond photographs alone. For example, this document, this flyer for the march, is how they advertised and would be good for a section where I talk about advertising. This newspaper headline shows how many people joined in the march and shows that it was important enough to make the front page of the Washington Post, and even in its words, it gives you an idea. This political cartoon actually criticizes the march, suggesting that it wasn't orderly, and it shows a different viewpoint and can deepen our understanding. Or you could use a poster like this one, which actually was used years later in 1983 to show that they were still fighting for rights later on. This would be a variety when included with photographs and could really enhance and show more primary source research in my images. You can include media. Use video clips from documentaries, speeches, newsreels, and government films to highlight and also show more research. For example, this documentary that remembers Rosa Parks goes with the causes section of my website and the second paragraph, and it really highlights that a movement was born, and it explains that in the video clip, matching perfectly. This video clip of Martin Luther King Jr. giving his I Have a Dream speech goes along with the description, paragraph 3, where we talk about the importance and how people responded to that speech. And we're using a primary source right there. And finally, this newsreel on the signing of the Civil Rights Act fits with paragraph 2 of effects and really highlights what was said at the time and how people perceived it in that newsreel, and can give us a glimpse into how people felt. Finally, you can include media again, and you can create an image carousel. Try to match it to the story. Where does it fit? Is it causes, description, or effects? You can add captions or place it in order of time for more added impact and to show your research.